He's getting some great results on the mound early in his pro career, and people around the game are taking notice. One of those people is Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline, who joins me now. Jonathan, what are you seeing when you look at him out there on the mound?
There's nothing more exciting than seeing a guy going from the amateur game to the pro game and hitting the ground running. He's really taken to the pro instruction. You've seen all of his stuff take a step forward in the way he's using his pitches. He works quickly. He throws a lot of strikes. The command has really gotten much better. And as a result, the players behind him love it because they're ready to go on each and every pitch. There's not a lot of wasted time. The development he's already made in such a short period of time has a big up arrow next to his name.
The show's continuing coverage of double. So the next to bat will be Adrian Salazar.
Yes, sir.
Tilting into the left-handed batter's box.
One on, one out.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really they
seems
usually
slower
struggle
when he
from
came
one
out.
side of the plate or the other.
His
Not
hand.
him though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the
That
box.
discipline.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
I don't understand why he takes off one glove.
1-2
Ooh,
now
okay.
as that one's fouled off.
I have 75 power right. Okay.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Come on. Oh, just foul. Come on, throw me a fastball.
And it's belted
go.
high and deep into right center.
Let's go.
A ball that's carrying. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Did he score? Nope. All right, let's
that may have been
go.
a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not.
And
if
we
there were 2
score
outs, he
one.
most likely scores there. Instead,
2 on,
he
1
has to
out.
hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
On the ground is second
No.
base. This could be 2. To second
Beat
for
it.
1. Relay to
Damn.
first in time, and just like that,
Stranded.
the side is retired. Now at the
Boosted
plate,
at
Adrian
bat.
Salazar.
Oh, bases are
Doubled his
juiced.
last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I gotta think
driving
they're
a
gonna
run
pitch him
after
up,
taking the
maybe
first pitch.
elevate something
Sure,
in the zone.
I can do that.
Interested to see how he approaches this next
Just
AB.
not swing at the first pitch. Easy. Easy.
First offering on its way.
Look at that.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You
Don't
I
know
think
where
he's
you were
having
throwing
a
that
hard time
curveball
with
at.
that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
1 and 2.
And this
Why?
is popped up near second base. Clemens is there for it, and they'll avoid
Why?
the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1 run.
So upset with myself.
So next to bat will be Adrian
I'm an
Salazar.
idiot.
1 for 2
Look
with a
where that
double
pitch
on his
was.
line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality.
Damn.
This guy
Got
at the
underneath
plate
it.
should assume nothing but
Oh,
heaters
but it
coming
drops.
right at him.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Go.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Mike Ford. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the
Oh, I had
exhaustion
no
from all the way up
speed.
here.
Why are you trying to pick
I
me
think
off?
it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. Reined in. The tag gets
Well,
one. On to first as they get
so
the
much for
double
that.
play to get him out of the inning. Now into the box, Adrian Salazar singled in his last at bat.
Hitting from the right side this
Set,
time.
Here it comes. Down the
That
third
was a
baseline.
terrible pitch to
This
swing
is
at.
foul for for the first strike.
Have slightly better stats on the left or against lefties.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That vision.
Now a throw over to
Come
first.
on.
Back safely. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves.
He's afraid to throw a
2-1.
strike. I gave him a free one too.
He's able
Damn
to ride
it.
this one high and deep toward right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Just missed it.
He had a really long way to go to make that great running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. He planned his route very
That
well,
right fielder
showed off
did
the
not
wheels,
care.
and ended up covering almost 130.
Okay,
Now
bases
the
loaded
plate here
again.
is Adrian Salazar. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Okay.
With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the
I'm hitting
dish. Look for him to
6'11"
try and
with
get on
runners in
something
scoring
and
position.
drive it out of
Alright.
the yard this AB.
Pulled toward right center
No,
field.
I got underneath it.
Wilkerson is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up. Now to the plate, Jacob
It's a
Robson.
tie
He's
game.
hitless
Are
in
you
his 2
serious?
at-bats so far. Grounder down the line at third.
Oh my god. Gold glove play.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Let's go.
So next to hit is Adrian Salazar. Flew
Alright,
out last
home run.
time up.
Win the game.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Behind
Jeez.
0-2 now.
Don't know where I was swinging that at.
1 out, nobody on. And a
What
big
is
rip at the
wrong with
curveball, but
me?
He didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Oh
Now
my
at the plate
god.
here is Adrian
We
Salazar.
blew it open
Struck
in the
out
top
in
of the
his last
10th.
trip to the plate. Pitch on the way.
Are you serious?
Swing,
That
just gotta
was
try
right
and
down the
straighten
middle.
that one out. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay.
Oh,
Got him looking, and
okay.
that'll do it. The inning is over. So a very good outburst.
I don't know
here
what I
is
was
5
thinking.
runs.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to
2 for 7.
Lock up a nice road victory
We have
here in
20
10
hits.
innings.
That's
12-7,
insane.
the final score in this ball game. The Somerset Patriots earned the win with a big 20-hit attack. Alec Powers claims the win
I have
out
a
of the
5-game
pen,
hitting
his
streak,
first.
though.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB The Show. And now here is Adrian Salazar. He's got hits in each
10
of the
from the last
5
21.
ball games.
3 of those 10 hits for home runs.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on
Get
the ground
through?
towards
No.
second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on the first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So now into the box
Advance
is
runner.
Adrian Salazar.
No.
0 for 1
First
here
3.
in the early going.
Come on, home run, home run, home
Here's
run.
the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to
Drop,
right center
drop.
field. And that'll get down out there
Yeah,
for
we're
extra
going for
bases.
3.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And
Nice
he'll
and
get there
easy.
without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving
And
that
it's an
runner
RBI.
stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Damn, Ford.
Green will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
All right, all good. Oh, we're up 3 zip
Adrian
in the 5th.
Salazar, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Okay.
Bases are empty, 1 man.
It's a late swing. Oh my
And he
lord.
fouls this one off. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next up, Adrian Salazar. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Nice.
Hess,
Nice.
22-year-old. He throws
Thanks
a
for the call.
4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hey,
Like the
hey.
fastball got
Let's
away
keep that
from
down.
him there. It's ball 2. Never
Okay.
attempted to swing at that ball
You
down
can keep
low.
it there
It's ball
too.
3.
It's fine.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford
Let's
to
go.
start giving away free
That
passes.
discipline.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Ford. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over.
I don't know
And he
why you
just
keep
manages to get
trying
his
to pick
hand
me
in.
off.
Salazar, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. But it
No,
won't
no,
skip
no, no,
away
no,
far
no,
enough
no,
for the
no.
runner to advance. The 2-2.
Come on, Ford.
Got him
Oh,
swinging.
my
Chased it
Lord.
well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Mandy Alvarez. Throw over to first. Dive, but he's back.
Let's fly right here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Well, it's 2-1.
Wow,
Come
kind of an
on, someone
interesting
do
pitch call
something.
there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in.
Oh, let's
Make
go.
him prove he can adjust before you do.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
1-1 count. Here's the pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Pops this one up. Lester
Come on,
calls
drop
for
it. Drop it.
And he makes the play to
Whatever.
end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors.
And of course, it's a tie
Up
game,
next,
because why
Adrian
not?
Salazar. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Sent
Ah,
in
of
the air
course,
out
he
to
hangs the
straightaway
slider and I
center.
miss it.
Cameron will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
We lose. lose.
day at the office for
Wait, no.
these guys.
We won.
That
What
stretches
am I
their
talking about?
winning streak to 5, and
An
they're playing
idiot.
well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
And it's a 4-3
Progress.
finish in this evening's ball game. Somerset came through when it mattered in the
Third
9th
baseman.
on the way to
Let's
the
do
win.
it.
Minor League Baseball
Training.
is live and Franklin Perez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one.
Okay,
What's your
2
take
on,
it,
no one
Dan?
out.
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this
You're
guy.
lucky.
So whatever
You're
he's
lucky
doing
I was
against
very early on
lefties,
that.
it certainly works.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this
2
evening. They come
curveballs
in
to start.
scuffling a bit of late,
All right.
just 2 and 4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this is
Go.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Outta
Let's
here,
go.
into the visitors' bullpen.
Starting it off early.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated
It's
with
the
a 3-run
shoes.
job and an early lead.
That just barely got over the wall. It's
Stepping in
5-4.
next,
Are you
Adrian
serious?
Salazar. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Why?
Fouled away.
Why?
Hey, usually
Right
the
down the
second time
middle.
through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really
Get
good
through,
about his
yes.
fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And now
No,
it'll kick
no, no,
around
no,
in the
no, no, no,
corner.
no, no.
And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
And here's a fastball.
Don't leave me
not
stranded
close
here.
As he runs it to 2-1 now.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Striding forward now is the DH. Adrian Rodriguez.
One on, no one out.
Looking to follow up the
We're turning
RBI
2 here.
single from his first at bat. Hit on the ground to third. To second for
Easy.
1. On to first, a double play. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Adrian Salazar. Curveball, and that misses
Man
in
really
the dirt
likes
for
throwing a
ball 1.
curveball in the
Well,
dirt.
he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some
I'm an
strikes.
idiot.
Pulled toward right center field. Cameron is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Stepping
Alright,
up is
still
Adrian
6-4.
Rodriguez.
Bottom of the
He's singled
5th.
and grounded out so far. On the ground to third. He's got it.
Routine.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Adrian Salazar will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. High in the air out to
Why?
center field.
That was right down the pipe.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Next up is Adrian Salazar. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost
Once
Matty,
again,
almost went
another
deep this
tie
last
game.
AB, certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home. This
Please.
is hit high in the air out toward left center.
No.
Wilkerson
Warning
has to
track
cover some
power.
ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. Ready to go for the
All right,
last half
we
of
don't
the
score.
inning. And standing in is the DH, Adrian Rodriguez. Try to bunt for a
No
base
way.
hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be
What?
too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Into the box, Josh Lester, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop.
Let's go.
On the slide. Hats off to that one.
That's Gold Glove caliber play.
And here's that one again with show track.
Look at that.
Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Anyway,
We're driving
look
in this
at it,
run.
a fantastic play.
Adrian Salazar.
Here's the first pitch.
I'm an
Popped
idiot.
him up. Ward has room in foul territory. Makes the
Absolute
play, 1 away.
idiot.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying.
Oh, we
They
won.
Take it in
Look at
12
that.
innings on the road.